Playing the Arizona Cardinals in their home opener this Sunday. Both NFC West rivals enter the matchup undefeated 2-0. And this sets the stage for a critical early season divisional battle. With us now, Steph Sanchez, host of the 49 Carats podcast. Steph, it's always good to talk to you. I'm a little concerned about Brock Purdy because I hope he is not rushing back because he hears the footsteps of Mac Jones. Do you think that could happen? Do you think Shanahan would let that happen?
Well, I also think that Purdy's the kind of guy that will try to gut out injuries. I mean, we've seen him do that before. But I thought it was interesting. You know, John Lynch was on KTVU yesterday, and he said, we'll make an organizational decision on Brock Purdy and whether he plays. So that, to me, tells me I think they're going to be smart with their franchise quarterback here. And my guess is he'll be a game-time decision for this one.
So Mac Jones at first started off kind of slow, but then he seemed to obviously get it. This is B-roll of Purdy, but, you know, Mac Jones didn't play too poorly. Here we see a touchdown to one of the backup tight ends. And that beautiful pass he threw to CMC before the half. I mean, he actually did really well. There's the Juwan Jennings touchdown. So a lot of people thought, oh, okay, this guy is more than just serviceable. He's a good quarterback. What happens now?
I mean, there's a reason that he was a first-round pick, right? So, you know, the talent is there. He definitely looked more comfortable as the game went on. And, you know, I think the 49ers trust him as well. He threw the ball 39 times last week. So that tells me that they'd feel comfortable having him play another game if they felt like they needed to.
Yeah, and you know, even though obviously the 49ers don't want to lose, if they were to lose without their franchise quarterback, without Kittle, without Ayuk, it doesn't mean that the rest of the season is over. It just means that they were playing injured, but later in the season they'll pick up, right?
Yeah, I think so. But this is a divisional game. You know, it feels pretty important in the grand scheme of things. So they're going to put their best effort forward. And look, I think there is still an opportunity for them to have a good chance of winning this game, even if Mac Jones has to play. The Cardinals are dealing with a lot of injuries in their secondary. So regardless of who the quarterback is, we might see a big day for a guy like Ricky Pearsall, for example.
Yeah, Ricky Pearsall or, you know, CMC. Now, you mentioned that the 49ers were throwing, and I was really surprised, Steph, that the 49ers all of a sudden became a team that throws the ball. Here we see the CMC touchdown where they used him as a receiver. Are the 49ers going to go back to the Kyle Shanahan pounding the rock like he likes to do a lot? It's not like Shanahan has changed, is it?
Well, I think the defenses have changed, and they're stacking the box. They're making it difficult for the 49ers to run the football. You see the 49ers run blocking hasn't been the best these first 2 weeks. So I think the 49ers are giving what the defenses give them, passing the ball, and they're having success with it so far. So they're going to try to keep defenses honest, and at some point it's going to balance itself out.
Right. And at some point they're going to say, hey, we'll beef up pass and maybe forget about the run. I mean, that's simplistic, but one of the last questions I want to ask you, and I know we've talked only about the offense, but what about the wide receiver room? We saw Juwan Jennings back. Is he back for sure? Is he still a little nicked up? I know that Ayuk is not available this game. He's not going to be available for a while. Is Ricky Pearsall and Juwan Jennings, are they the guys who have to carry this, and how are they doing?
Well, I think Ricky Pearsall has been great. I mean, he seems like a really reliable target for both Purdy and Mac Jones. And on Juwan Jennings, you know, he went into that week 2 game dealing with the shoulder injury. He did play through it this week. You know, he's not practicing as well. So it might just be one of those things where they're limiting his reps in practice so that he could go out there in the game. But, I mean, he looked pretty good on that touchdown there, right? So I think both of those guys are up for the challenge this week.
All right, we're going to watch the game, and I'm sure we'll be talking afterwards. One thing I'll leave you with is I really hope the defense, we don't have time to talk about it now, but I as a 49er fan, hope the defense also has a big
Me too.
All right.
Go Sala.
That's right. Steph Sanchez from the 49 Carats podcast. Thanks again for joining us.